How's it going, everyone? It's Louis Crypto here, back with another Bitcoin update for you guys. The last Bitcoin update that I left you guys off with was showing a range over here. So we had broken out of this. This was marked out by some fib levels, not exactly the how I would personally draw the box myself here as resistance, but there were specific Fibonacci's giving us these areas. That's why they are marked out. And essentially, I drew an aerial support that I would tend to, so just drawing it, covering this red candle down to its wick, so we know that this is the lower end of our range, and then this is the higher end of our range. We can see this a little bit clearer on the 4-hour time frame. And in the Discord community, we did actually profit on this move that came down into this key level of support. So we were essentially trading the range, and potentially, if we were to break through these moving averages right now, there could be a free trade in this video. So make sure you do stay tuned. Do actually click like. It only takes about a second to do. Leave a comment if you can, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. And so the trade that we took, if we head over to this other Bitcoin chart over here, we can see that essentially when it came up on this green candle, came back down to test this key level of support over here, which was this box marked out. The reason why I had this box marked out essentially in the middle of the range is because of this Fibonacci over here. So we were holding this golden pocket right there, the 618. So that's why we entered off of that in the Discord community. And it did actually go into some minus, but as long as the stop loss was beneath the low, that was the invalidation of this bullish bias. Then yeah, we should go ahead and keep a hold of this position essentially, as while above this point, you still got this bullish bias essentially, because that's, you're holding a low, so any low that's above that point is a higher low, and so if this is a high, we should go higher than that point. And so essentially we got a lot of people trolling in the Discord community saying haha, Bitcoin dumped, but we were just testing this previous EMAs over here as support. This is something that I did mention in the previous Bitcoin update as well, and we saw it bounce very nicely and hit the take profit at the end of the day. So that was very nice to see. If we head back to our Bitcoin update right now, we're essentially, after meeting the target up here, pretty much in that same position. Guys, if you wanted me to teach you how to do this for yourself or be part of the Discord community, just shoot me a message over on my Twitter. The links can be found in the description down below, whether you want to take action through the website itself or message me on my Twitter. We can actually, over here, if we head back to the Bitcoin chart, see a similar thing playing out. Now, we did run into those EMAs over here and get rejected. As long as we maintain that low, we should have chances of going up. And we can see the same thing at the moment. We ran into the 12 EMA, got rejected, and we can see that we are coming into this support and holding it on two separate occasions, just like this part over here would have been this part of a double top pattern, one top, two top, this being your neckline. We got a first top over here and a second top, followed by a neckline over here. So technically a bearish pattern is valid, but yeah, what we need to do is now reclaim it essentially, which is the price of 30,000, let's just say $200, which we are currently above. So if we do see a 4-hour close in the next 2.5 hours above this point, it's going to give us another opportunity to try and break through these moving averages. And again, just as suggested in that previous trade in my chat, that as long as we maintain this low over here, we've still got higher lows with the wicks and with the bodies, and so essentially should head up as this is currently still support and still printing higher lows. So we should see a higher high above this, which would be price breaking through the moving averages, attempting to head back to the range high over here. But yeah, we need to see where that would actually head to. I'd pretty much look at these two wicks over here maybe as a target, because yeah, we are currently range bound. We can see that we've already had a fake out. I'd love for us to continue higher, but if we do just confirm this area, like let's say we do break through the moving averages now, that would suggest we're bullish, but this is still technically resistance, as well as that one even higher. But this is the true resistance we can see to the left over here. So any price coming into that zone, this would still be resistance to get rejected, and this could all still be a much larger bearish pattern forming, like a bar pattern, which I said previously back over here. But constantly things were changing, and we were calling for price to hit our target up here, which it did, and after entering off the lows. So we got a similar scenario over here. We're just trying to look for where this could head to, which is pretty much where we said between that wick and that wick over here. So that's where the golden pocket was suggesting is resistance as well. So if price were to get into this zone over here, then yeah, we're looking for essentially to come back down to test the moving averages, and then from that point we will know whether we do continue higher or put in like a lower high again, and then do actually continue lower back to the range low. We could be playing in this for a long while we are still beneath resistance and above support. We're just trapped, and really it's just going to continue doing that until we see a major breakout. So if we scale now to the daily time frame and go back to that other chart real quick, oh damn it, let me try and find it for you guys. Here we go. So yeah, this chart over here, we can see, oh, have I deleted it? Oh gosh, guys, I've deleted it. No, it might be on that previous chart then. But we can see the 1474 actually being tested over here, and then it's come back down to the range low after hitting that exactly. So that's pretty much why, after breaking out on the smaller time frames like the 4 hour, we've then actually come down from that point, and we can see that 1.272 is over here. That's why it was marked out as that level of support. But if we now zoom in again, if we're looking for areas where price could dump if this is not to hold, so yeah, that is why I wanted to go to that other chart over here, because there's less on the marked out over here. So I'll be looking for anywhere between this point, so I'm just going to mark that out from here, to about this point over here. If we were to lose this range, which has been marked out, we can see it little bit clearer because it's just lines over here rather than all those boxes on that other chart. But yeah, I'd look for this double bottom over here to be held as support. That's all we need to see held as support. So if we maybe head to the daily time frame, this could be a little bit clearer. And let's see if we can get some Fibonacci's as well. So what happened over here, we've had this big wave down, we're trying to come back up. This is the resistance, so in fact, and resistance here to the left. So in fact, we should dump from this area. Now this Fibonacci will show you the reversal wave being created after breaking through this, and so looking to target these price targets over here in the near future, as long as we can maintain this area. And we've also got the golden pocket sitting on that marked out box, so that just pretty much shows that we can and are allowed to dump down to there, and you'd technically still be bullish, looking for 33, 34, 35k in the near up and coming future, however long it does take. So if we do not actually bounce from here and break through those EMAs, just like I mentioned, and just like this scenario over here to the left, which was in my Discord community. Don't forget, you can private message me over on my Twitter. You should be following me there anyway. We're on the road to 3k followers over there, and we're on the road to 7k followers over here. And a lot of you aren't subscribed, but do tune in every single day. So please do go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment. And yeah, we could get the same scenario here because we are currently holding support. We are still holding this low over here, so essentially still got higher lows. We're just looking to break this, which would be this point over here, break through those moving averages, and we can get a similar trade just like last time, up higher. So yeah, that's just given here for you guys. Again, if that does hold as resistance and we then come back down and lose the support, I've just marked out the area of support that we want to hold, which is around 28.5 to 29k over here, which so happens to be quite close to that daily 55 moving average. So yeah, we need to go ahead and hold this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and if you want to private message me over on my Twitter for any guidance, then please do so. Cheers.